Hi, my name is Breck. I'm the Communications and Marketing Coordinator for the town of Breckenridge. Today on today's Breck Buzz, we will be talking all about sustainability, and today I am joined by Jesse Burley and Teddy Wilkinson, our sustainability team, who have been doing amazing things in the town of Breckenridge for sustainability. How are you guys today?
Very well, thank you. Thanks for having us.
Good. Friday before spring break.
Yes, very nice. So just jumping right in, let's rewind a little bit and talk about the Sustainable Breck Plan that you guys implemented in 2022.
Great. Breckenridge was one of the first mountain communities that created a sustainable action plan, and we did that back in 2011. And then fast forward to 10, 11, 12 years later, and there's a lot that has changed, and it was really time to revamp that plan. And so we spent a good chunk of 2022 working with a consultant team and working with the community to really update and really try to move the needle for the next 10 years. So the Sustainable Breck Plan covers a 10-year planning horizon. It also has 5 main topic areas, that is climate action, water conservation, mobility, energy, and materials management. And so each one of those sections has some very specific goals and targets, and we do track and then disclose that to the public so that everyone knows what we're doing and how we're doing it. And we're really excited about the plan because it's really trying to move the needle for the town of Breckenridge.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, you guys are already doing some really great programs and starting to implement it, which brings us to our next question, and that is all about pay-as-you-throw. What can you tell us about it, and why did the town decide to implement it?
Pay-as-you-throw is a strategy under the materials management plan, but it's been a model for how we deal with waste and recycling across the nation. And it's a proven model that, frankly, we would have loved to have tried 10 years ago. But here we are, and this year we're focusing in on the residential program. So anyone who has a trash cart at their curb, at their home, this policy would apply to. So the main components of the program is that you pay for what you throw away. You have different size bin options for trash. You have a small, medium, or large option, whereas today, by default, you get the large option. And everybody will get a recycling bin. So today, some people use the free drop-off centers, other people have recycling at their curb, but we know that about 2/3 of customers in Breckenridge don't have recycling. And so this is really an accessibility issue. It's providing universal recycling for all curbside service, looking to drive the diversion, which is the amount of material we keep out of the landfill through this program. And then we also continue to have free drop-off centers operated by our friends at Summit County Government, so that anytime you have overflow or you have hard to recycle materials, food scraps, cartons, glass being the 3 that you cannot put in your single stream recycling. And so all of those options are available to help you downsize your trash can and save money. And so we're really looking forward to having about 90% customer rollout by October, and then a full compliance by the end of the year. So folks are going to start hearing from their haulers about trash can size options and really be thinking about how can you downsize and then again save money and increase recycling diversion from the landfill. That's really the goal.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's really cool. Yeah, I know, coming from a big city, it's kind of weird to drop off my recyclings at a big recycling bin because I've never had to do that before. So I'm excited to see this program go through. Next, we want to talk a little bit about plastic pollution. I know the town has made some headway in like the plastic bag fee and like all that kind of good stuff. So what can you tell us about plastic pollution and the new ordinance that went through?
So Breckenridge, again, with the original Sustainable Breck Plan, one of the first policies the town implemented was the 10-cent bag fee on plastic and paper bags. In 2021, we phased out plastic bags entirely, and then we put a requirement for recycled content on the paper. Fast forward to 2023, and there was a state House bill that did a bag fee for the entire state. And so we had a moment where we both had to comply with some additional requirements in that in that legislation, but also it was a moment for us to again move the needle and really press forward on our plastics focus. And so this summer, all events and all town facilities and town parks in Breckenridge will be plastic free. So anyone selling or distributing plastic water bottles or single-use serviceware or to-go food containers, plastic is prohibited, and then folks would need to opt into that serviceware, for example. So that's the biggest change for this summer. And then by the same time next year, restaurants and retail within Breckenridge will also have to phase out plastic water bottles, continue to have no plastic bags, that's the status quo. And then they're moving towards phasing out all that plastic serviceware for food service. So it's a really big step. And there's still some discussion in Breckenridge because the Sustainable Breck Plan in particular, which again went through a very robust community outreach, wanted to look at additional plastic beverage containers. So right now we're really focused on that drinking water piece, but moving forward we're continuing stakeholder engagement and community outreach on additional plastic water bottles. In the Sustainable Breck Plan, our goal is to reduce plastic waste at its source by 20%. And wow. Really the only way to do that is to start slowing what is actually available in the market. So we're one of the first communities in Colorado to do this. However, there are communities all over the nation that have already done it. California has some really aggressive plastic goals. Massachusetts has some really aggressive plastic goals. So we're looking forward to working with the community to roll this out.
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, just hearing about it in town council meetings, it's a big push. So I'm excited to see that happen. Now let's talk a little bit about what's coming this summer. I'm going to hand it over to Teddy to tell us a little bit more about our e-bike share program and our new EV car share program.
Yes, we have a couple of new options, new sustainable mobility options that the town of Breckenridge is bringing online this summer. One of them that we're very excited about is our new e-bike share program, which we're branding the Breck e-ride, like the free ride, but it's for e-bikes. And it's going to be 75 bikes spread out across 15 or so hubs across the community. It's going to be a new way for locals to be able to get around, run errands, commute to work, get to appointments, all of those little daily trips that we need to do around town without having to use a car. So we're really excited about that. We're going to have some great locals membership options to make it really affordable. It's right now $50 for a season pass or $15 a month. It gets you 60 minutes of ride time a day. And then it's 15 cents a minute after that 60 minutes. But really $50 for the whole summer to be able to ride every day for 60 minutes is a pretty good deal. And we are going to be doing some early season specials on those. We'll knock $10 off the season pass or $5 off the monthly pass if you buy a pass by Father's Day, June 18th. So we're trying to give people a little incentive to get out there and buy their memberships early here at the start of the season so we can get people to use it. So that's the e-bike share program. We're also looking to launch an EV car share program. It's a partnership between XL Energy, who's providing the chargers to charge the electric vehicles, and then a nonprofit called Colorado Car Share that's providing the vehicles. They've told us they're going to be giving us a Subaru Solterra and a Toyota BZ4X, which is kind of like Toyota's electric RAV4 vehicle, and they're going to outfit them with snow tires, ski racks, bike racks. So they're really the types of vehicles that people in our community want to use, and it's really a good option for someone that doesn't use a car that often, but there is a small percentage of their trips where they really do need a car. This gives them an option to have access to a shared electric vehicle that they can use when they need it, and get those trips done that way.
Awesome. I'm really excited for those programs. I think they'll be really great. And I think you guys have done a really great job of outsourcing and trying to find those partnerships to make those things happen. So thank you so much for that.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
The last thing, I kind of just want to open it up to you because I know there are so many things you guys could talk about during this little segment, and there's so many things that are going on in Summit County in general. So what kind of resources are out there and other programs for our viewers?
So one of the big ones right now, and is pretty time sensitive, is our Solarize Summit program. It's a partnership with High Country Conservation Center. Most of the communities in Summit County participate in it. Solarize Summit has been around since 2019. We've installed over 2 megawatts worth of rooftop solar on residential homes and businesses. The deadline to sign up for a free solar assessment is May 31st. And all of the participating towns in the county help buy down the cost of solar by providing residential rebates for folks. So in Breckenridge, that number is $1,650 per system. And then our preferred contractor partner in the program kicks in another small rebate once the project is complete. So the reason why this program is so successful is we contract with one solar provider who is able to bulk purchase the equipment and the system up front, and then we help market the program and get the word out. So all of this leads up to the town's 100% renewable energy goals. We have a goal to community-wide to be powered by 100% renewable electricity by 2035.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's a great program. Anything else that you guys want to share as far as resources?
I'll just mention our, the public EV chargers that the town has installed. We have 44 public EV chargers installed, available today for anyone that has an electric vehicle to charge up at, and we're installing another 4 ports out at our golf course this summer. And we're also going to be bringing online 2 DC fast charging ports at the South Branch Library. That'll happen a little bit later this summer, but we are getting fast charging coming to Breckenridge here this year. So we're really, really excited about that.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys have already done so much since I've been here, and I've only been here a year. So I can't wait to see what happens next and what continues to happen with you guys. I want to thank you guys so much for all that you do for the community, and I want to thank you guys for your time today.
Great. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, of course. And thank you for watching.